Hey everyone, my name is Layla and today I'm going to show you my passionate, red, sexy fragrances that I think would be perfect for Valentine's Day. All the bottles today, and you can see it right now, they are red. So I want to start with a fragrance that I think will be more appreciated by the younger generation, and this is Diesel Loverdose, and the shape of the bottle talks for itself. Because it's red hard, and the fragrance is really sexy, really yummy. It's on the gourmand side, and why I think this fragrance will be more appreciated by the younger one, because my daughter loves this one. She's only 13 and she loves this fragrance, and she always reacts when she smells this from me, because she normally doesn't react to any other fragrances that I have, but to this one she always compliments. And this is the mixture of sugar with lots of fruity notes. I can smell some fruity accord here, and this is like candy, like cotton candy type of sugary vibes, mixed with floral notes, mixed with lots of fruity notes. It has a bit of creamy aspect. It also has the nuttiness. It has some hazelnut. So altogether, I would say fruity, nutty, creamy, sweet, really sweet. The performance and projection is good for this fragrance. Don't overspray, and I think this is a perfect sexy fragrance for younger ones. The next fragrance is for men, and I think it's also for the younger ones, for someone who's below 25. This is Versace Eros Flame. This is the flame version. It's quite similar to the original one. It's also very citrusy on the top. It's like it has the zesty, juicy oranges. It has lemon. I think it even has some herbal aspect on the top. But the heart, it's really sweet. It's much more sweet than the original one. It has, I believe, tonka beans, and you can smell it here very prominently. And it also has some vanilla and like it's very spicy at the same time. It has lots of black pepper, so it's spicy, sweet, citrusy, with lots of tonka beans, and very sexy. But again, I think this is a perfect fragrance for someone who is below 25. But this is cliche again, and even if you are 90 and you like this fragrance, go ahead and use it. You must use whatever you like. It doesn't matter how old you are. The next fragrance is also about love and passion, and this is Chopard Love. It has a very beautiful bottle, and the high quality bottle, and this is not plastic, this is glass. And the fragrance itself, it's devoted to the queen of flowers, the rose, the very red, velvety, deep rose. This is the mixture of Damask, Moroccan, Taif, Bulgarian, Turkish, you name it. It has all type of roses here, mixed with some violet notes. It's a bit powdery. It has some cinnamon and as well as cacao. Definitely it has some chocolatey cacao aspect, a bit bitter, but at the same time, this is a jammy rose. Very beautiful. And in terms of quality, this is a really good quality juice. If you love rose, a jammy rose, a sweet rose, with a little bit of cacao in a very good packaging, by the way. I would say very high quality packaging, but for the very affordable price, I highly suggest you to go for this one. It's a really sexy fragrance. It's very attractive at the same time. So love Chopard. If you're looking for something similar on a more pricey side and probably a bit darker, something for grown-ups, something more unisex, because I perfectly see this fragrance on men, go for Calligraphy Rose from Aramis, because I think this is not similar, but from the same family as Love by Chopard, but more unisex. And it is if the Chopard Love is a jammy rose, this is also a jammy rose, but instead of syrup made up of sugar, this is jammy rose with raisins. Like if you could make a jam out of not the syrup, not the sugar, but the raisins, that would be this. That would be it. Yes, this is a really resinous, sweet rose mixed with myrrh, and it has some amber, and it's beautiful. It has some saffron. Altogether, this is more, I would say, oriental type of fragrance, but gorgeous, really sexy. And I see this fragrance on James Bond wearing tuxedo. This is that type of fragrance. This is like a fragrance for red carpet. So highly recommend. Amazing performance. Don't overspray, otherwise you can choke everyone. Another fragrance that I would call unisex, and I would love, and I do love to smell it from man because my husband loves this fragrance. This is Red Tobacco from Mancera, and this is sexy, very sexy fragrance. I just love the DNA of this fragrance. Oh, it's so beautiful. This is tobacco. It's dry, mixed with some vanilla and some tonka beans, and it is a bit smoky, but it's dry. It's really dry, and it's really red. This is definitely red tobacco, and the name suits perfectly this fragrance. My husband loves it, and he wears it. You will be surprised when he goes to sleep. He says this fragrance soothes him. It's calming, but for me, it's not calming. It's opposite to calming. I think this is a very sexy and passionate type of fragrance. Be aware of the performance. It's humongous. It's enormous. Don't overspray, otherwise you'll torture your other half. So be aware of that. But I see this fragrance perfectly for the Valentine's Day on men as well as women, but I think men will prefer this more. Another fragrance that also has the word red in its name. This is Deep Red from Hugo Boss, and I showed this fragrance in my previous video. It is quite affordable, but at the same time it is a fragrance of a good quality, because I don't feel any cheap synthetic here at all. It's a mixture of red bloody orange with some mandarins, with blackcurrant, with lots of tuberose, and the tuberose is something that I can definitely smell here. It's one of the stars of the show. It has some vanilla, it has some sweetness. Definitely is a sweet fragrance. I would say it's a tuberose, creamy tuberose mixed with red orange. Like if you could create a red tuberose, that will be the red tuberose, definitely. It's sweet, it's creamy, it has a vanilla, definitely. So nice one. It doesn't last long, however, again, this is something that you can refresh every time you want to, and the price of this fragrance is quite affordable and really pleasant. Another fragrance that I love, and it definitely gives me that passion red vibes, it's Nishane Zenne, and this is for all rhubarb lovers, because I think this fragrance smells like it's very fruity. It's definitely fruity, and I would say all the fruits that it has here, they have some red color. However, I would say the Fragrantica says, I think it has grapefruit, it has blackcurrant, but I can smell some red berries here. Probably not the blackberries, but red berries, and it definitely has lots of rhubarb. And rhubarb is the star of this show. It gives to this very sweet fragrance a little bit of tartness, and it makes it more interesting. I love this fragrance much more than the 100 Silent Ways that I gifted to my sister, because I couldn't wear it, and that's not my cup of tea. But this one is definitely my cup of tea. It's floral, it's first of all fruity, it's sexy, it's red, it's a bit sour, it's sweet, so highly recommend you to try it. Nishane Zenne. The next fragrance is the one that I have shown already in my previous video. It's my recently purchased fragrance, and I I was told after I released the video that the name of this fragrance is not just Angel, it's Angel Passion. However, on the box it doesn't say Passion, it just says Angel limited edition. But in Fragrantica you can find it as Angel Passion. This is not Nova, by the way, it's Angel Passion. So I think this is a more berry take of original Angel. This has more berries and it's definitely more sexy and more passionate and more sweet, I believe. It's very close to the original, but still I can see some difference. It has, as I said, more berries, it has more cotton candy, it has caramel, it has lots of patchouli, it has chocolate aspects, so really sexy, yummy, beautiful, very passionate type of fragrance. Highly recommend you to try if you haven't yet. Another fragrance that I would recommend to try for those who love Dune as much as I do, because I'm a big fan of Dune by Christian Dior. I would say this is the more darker take of Dune. This is something very similar, but at the same time a darker one. The Dune is associated with the sun, with sand, with the desert, with the wood. This one gives me the vibes of something red or even purple, something darker and more sexy, I would say. And the name also talks about love. This is LP number 9, sorry, and LP stands for Love Potion, and it definitely has some witchy aspect as well. It has that herbaceous, something herbaceous here. It's a bit green and it has more lavender, it has some geranium and tarragon, something that Dune doesn't have, but at the same time it's very similar to Dune. So if you want something more sexy, dark, even gothic, I would say, if you want the different interpretation of Dune, as I said, the darker, more gothic, then try the Love Potion LP number 9 by Penhaligons. The performance of this fragrance is really, really good. The next fragrance that also has the word red in its name, and it also gives me the red color vibes, is Red Aoud by Montale. And I would say this is a perfect fragrance for both men and women. This is a unisex and this is a borderline gourmand fragrance. It has lots of rose, again a jammy rose, a sweet rose mixed with crust, with a cookie, with a dough, with the oaty aspect of the cookies, and it has a little bit of powder on the top, but still, even though it has some cosmetic vibes, some powdery aspect, I still can see this fragrance easily on men as well. Really, really nice, sweet, yummy, sexy, gourmand type of fragrance that I see that suits perfectly to the Valentine's vibes and Valentine's Day. But again, be aware of the performance, because this fragrance and Mancera is from the same family, and these all are the fragrances from Montale. So be careful with the dosage, like don't overspray. Because the performance of this too is atomic, I would say. Another fragrance that has the word red, which is Rouge, and this is from Narciso Rodriguez, and this is Narciso Rouge. A very beautiful fragrance about red lipstick, the same I'm wearing today. It's beautiful. This is Rose Iris. This is the very recognizable Narciso Rodriguez musk. It's so beautiful. It has some vanilla vibes. It's definitely sweet, and this is like a sweet red lipstick. Amazing fragrance. It's both sexy and cozy. It's very gentle and soft and really feminine, I would say. So this is a very versatile type of fragrance. You can easily start your day with this fragrance and end up in the bed with this fragrance, because it suits every occasion. So Narciso Rouge, amazing, beautiful, quite long-lasting type of fragrance that I highly suggest you to try in case you're looking for the red fragrance. It gives the association with a red lipstick, and it pulls the images of the very sexy lady. So the next fragrance, and I think that would be our last fragrance for today, yes, will be the fragrance from Mugler, and this is Alien Fusion, also red bottle, and it's a very similar to original Alien because it has the DNA of that alien type of jasmine from a different planet. However, the Fragrantica says it doesn't have jasmine, it has orange flower, it has tuberose, but I would say I can definitely smell here the same jasmine I can smell in the original one. However, it's sweeter, it's really sweet, it's more caramel type of Alien, mixed with lots of spices like cinnamon, like ginger. It's really like a red floral spicy candy. This is how this smells to me. But it's nice. It's not that monstrous in terms of performance like the original one, but still it's noticeable but not overwhelming. Like it's not that overpowering. It's nice, really nice red. If you like the original Alien, I highly suggest you to try Alien Fusion if you're looking for something sweeter and more sexy. But still, I think the Alien original one is sexy itself as well. So, but if you're looking for something sweeter, more candy-like and spicy, I would recommend Alien Fusion. That's it for today. I hope you enjoyed my today's review. If you have any of today's fragrances, please let me know. What do you think about them? Are you going to wear them on St. Valentine's Day? If you have any other suggestions for me about other fragrances that smell red to you and are associated with passion and love, please write your suggestions in the comments. I will be more than happy to read them. If you haven't yet subscribed to my channel, I invite you to do so. Don't forget to press that notification bell not to miss my next video. I also invite you to visit my Instagram page, and if you like the content, don't forget to follow. I want to thank you for watching me, and I hope to see you in my next video. Bye everyone!